Sports Bettors TV, what's good? It's your boys back in studio again. It's the Road Rage edition, I call it. Week 16.
Yes.
Most of the teams I'm taking this week are on the road. We had a little rough week last week. We lost with the Eagles. We also lost with the Rams. Bad spots for that. I want to reiterate, as always, I tell you guys, listen to us on the Daily Show as well as the video, because in the Daily Show, I gave out a couple of tidbits of other winners that was able to offset the loss. We had a couple of 1 o'clock money line parlays that cashed, but Hatter cashed everything that he gave out last week on the YouTube show.
Yes,
so
sir.
if you guys aren't up on it, it's Spreaker.com. It's Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturday and Sunday, Dr. Dan joins us, and it's 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time as well. So please follow along with us on Spreaker and the Daily Show as long as the YouTube video. What's up, player?
I was gonna say, what do you mean we? I hit everything.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt, he did. He got my boy.
It was a little bit of a stomach ache with the Detroit Lions, but you know what? At the end of the day, we cashed it, and big ups to everybody that tailed on that. Like I said, tail me, fade me, do whatever, man. I'm a gambler. I'm not a handicapper, but I do like to win, and you know what? When I win, I feel pretty damn good. So,
that's right.
A couple of things here real quick, guys. As you know, as he did talk about the Daily Show, all right? And if you click the link that I'm just going to put up right now, you can click and go right to the Daily Show and listen to us 7 days a week if you want to, right on our website, sportsbettorstv.com. We got a couple of announcements here, guys, real quick. As you know, Super Bowl lands on a Sunday. And you know that we do our Daily Show 7 days a week. So on Sunday, February 1st, we are going to do our 2-hour extravaganza, man. I've got some major guests coming on, okay? We're very excited about it. We're going to go back and forth with a lot of opinions about the big game and kind of feel what everybody's saying and make our plays and rock and roll. We hope everybody cashes, but I'm sure you're going to have, some split decisions there. Some people liking one side, some people liking the other, whatever. So it is what it is. Secondly, bro, we have episode number 200 coming up, kid.
Nice.
The Daily Show, Sports Bettors TV, episode number 200.
We're rocking and rolling.
All right, and what we're doing is, the first guest I'm going to announce, we're having the entire fake fam on. Crush the Bookie, Sheets, Cousin Pete, and the First Lady of the NHL's kid that's going to be off the meter, and I'm adding more, kid, all right? He knows I love doing it.
He'll have a crowd, he'll have it as crowded as possible. 5,000 people trying to speak over each other. Crush the Bookie screaming in the background. You know how he gets down. That's my boy. I love him.
You know what? But we're gonna do them all separate, not everybody all at the same time.
Right,
obviously,
right.
Fake fam will all be on at the same time, but other than that, we're good. And we're coming to Las Vegas in about 3 months, man. Hashtag SBTV Vegas 2015, kid. The MGM Grand Casino. Can't wait. DM us, kid. Let us know when you want to come, and we will get you lined up there, man. And we are gonna rock and roll. So, anyway, my man. What you got for plays this week,
first of all, just a small note. If you're a male out there watching the videos, please, fall back on Dream. Keep your hands out of your face, and you know what I'm saying. Listen,
they want to see your mother.
Listen to the plays. Don't focus on looking at the dream. All right. Or with respectfully. If you're a female, open to any suggestions you may have.
Maybe you gotta go get some leggings
to brighten my look a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But all jokes aside, another note. Let's get on with these plays.
Yes, sir.
I'm feeling positive about this play. We're going to start off the Road Rage edition with the NFC North. I'm going to line up both NFC North teams that are pretty much in need to win situations, and I know we've discussed this on the show about it not usually coming through. However, these two teams are just a little bit too powerful for that not to come to pass, and their opponents are very weak. We're going to start off with Green Bay. They're playing Tampa Bay. We're going to money line them. Green Bay right now is 5-1 straight up in their last 6 games. We know that Green Bay did lose to Buffalo, and they got to be really ticked off about that. Their timing was off. Nothing seemed to be worked. They can't wait to get on the field on Sunday and put that behind them. They lost their first place in division, and they are going to take out their frustrations on an awful Tampa Bay Buccaneers team.
Yes, sir.
Look for Lovie Smith to try to start 13 to 14 to 15. Maybe anybody he could put out on the field. He may ask for all the fan base. Could they come out on the field and cover somebody? Because Jordy Nelson and company should run wild in this game. Yes. So I am liking Green Bay in this game. We're going to take their money line, as we love to do, and we are going to parlay them with the Detroit Lions, all right? Which is the other team that Green Bay is kind of chasing, right now. Detroit won last week, Green Bay lost last week, so now Detroit is in top of the division. Detroit is coming in and they're playing the Chicago Bears. I don't have to tell you how bad Cuddles is. I don't have to tell you how bad the Bears defense is. It is just not a good defense right now. Detroit's defense is playing really good football. The offense has been a little sputtery, a little shaky, not as on point as we would like to see them at this point in the season. But hey, when you're sputtering, you're shaky, you're not on point, and you go to the doctor's office, you know what he writes your prescription for? Soldier Field and the Bears. All right? And Tampa Biscuit, right. So in both those situations, we're going to do a money line parlay, and we're going to have Detroit and Green Bay, and then we're going to do also another money line parlay. We're going to come over to the other side, and we're going to run with the Philadelphia Eagles again. I know it's tough to swallow the Eagles after their loss last week to the Cowboys. Bad loss to them. But, I went back and I did a little bit of research and I did a little bit of looking. And Phillies, they're playing an awful Washington Redskins team, okay? Washington's had a coaching issue. They got a quarterback issue. They got a defense issue. Yep. They got an offense issue. They just got issues, okay? So, that being said, Phillies coming in a little bit hot. Philly still needs to win. If Dallas gets knocked off this weekend, Philly's back in the driver's seat. So, let's look for Philly to come out. Let's look for them to, get the monkey off of their back a little bit. Take out some of their frustration on Washington. Get that offense moving. And we're going to money line parlay them with the Seattle Seahawks. Okay? Seattle Seahawks have basically turned their season around. They're headed back to where they ended off last season, and that's very high in that NFC division. They're playing the Arizona Cardinals. Seattle is 7-1 straight up in their last 8 games. They came out. They got a serious running game with Marshawn Lynch. You know what Russell Wilson does with his legs, but it's not Seattle's offense that impresses you. It's their defense, and their defense up against a putrid Arizona offense with a 3rd, the 4th, the 5th string quarterback coming in. Because who knows who's Lindley. Who knows who they're putting in there?
Lindley's at the helm.
I know. And Seattle coming off of a win to my team, the Niners, who, by the way, I had to wear this garb this week just because anybody could be a fan when your team's winning. Real fans are there when your team's losing, so I had to sport my colors because they're in a bad way. But I did predict that was going to happen. So we're going to do a money line parlay with Seattle and Philly, and that will end the plays for the dream.
All right, man. And I am on the same page with you with Green Biscuit. I like it, but to get a little better value, I'm going to tease them probably down to anywhere for that nasty 4 points. It is what it is. Right now, the line's anywhere from 10.5 to 11.5. SportsBettorsTV.com. That's where I pick all the best lines from. But I'm going to get that down. I'm probably going to do a 7-point teaser with Green Biscuit. I love them. I think they're going to smash Tampa Biscuit, and I'm not even worried about the 11 points, to be honest with you. But just to be safe, I'm going to get it down just in case of a backdoor touchdown. Okay. Then the next one I'm going to do, and you're going to think I'm crazy, but I'm going to take the New Orleans Saints. The reason why I'm doing this, man, historically, all right, Atlanta is 1-7 straight up in the last 8 games when playing on the road in New Orleans. New Orleans already lost to them once this year. They typically split their division matchups as far as basically with everybody, but especially when they play each other head to head. New Orleans is superior in pass yards, rush yards, pass defense, and turnover differential. I think they kind of are a little bit feeling themselves after they beat up against a hapless Bears team. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get that down to it's going to be either a pick'em or a +1 with Green Biscuit. It's going to be a 2-team 7-point teaser. That's my play. That's what I love. And stay tuned, like I said, to the Daily Show, like he said, because there may be some other plays I may be leaning once I dig deeper into some of these totals and whatnot. So that's my stuff, player.
Right. Hey, don't be afraid, guys. Also, if you really like what I put out, don't be afraid to moneyline parlay all 4 of them together. Yeah. I got one 4 o'clock game, which is Seattle. If you want to do the 3 1 o'clocks together as well, that might work. But that's the way I put it together. You guys can put it together the way you like. Like he said, follow us on the Daily Show. Yep. I always give out some extra stuff. And some of my part of the Dream Team, you guys get your personal DMs out there as well. Thank you guys for all your support. And always remember, make the best of your day because you'll never get this time back.
Absolutely, man. You can follow us on all social media outlets, man. Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, the whole package. Guys, we love you to death. Go out this week and get that money. Let's go.